Hello teachers. Today we will start our next project-based learning activity based on the chapter My People. In this project or the PBL, we will explore professions, the different kinds of work people do, why they are important, and how they help our community. By the end, our learners will also think about what profession they would like to choose in their future. So, every PBL has certain components, for example, the concepts covered, the learning objectives, and the learning outcomes. Following that is a think question. So, here it says at school, each of your friend chooses to dress up differently. What would you like to dress up as and why? So the learners can have various thoughts in their minds. Some they want to dress up as doctors because they want to help sick people get better. A few want to imitate or they want to be their teacher because they like teaching and writing on the board. A few will choose farmer or a dancer or a police officer. Now we are going to learn what is a profession and what do they do. A profession is a job that a person does after being trained. For example, doctors, teachers, policemen, auto drivers, and farmers are all professionals. They each play an important role in the society. This can be a stepping stone to our think question. Activity 1. Remember, circle, and speak. This is our first activity, and teachers, you can look at the pictures of professionals and match them to the places where we see them. So you can guide the learners to look at the professionals and then match to the places where they work. For example, a doctor works in the hospital, or the farmer works in the farm. A teacher works in the school. An auto driver, he drives his auto on the road. A police officer works in the police station. So, likewise, learners can match the professionals with the workplace. Now, this activity helps them recognize not just the people, but also where they work. Moving on to activity 2, let's find professionals. Now, they will look inside their own school. They will meet many people who do different kinds of tasks. For example, teachers, watchman, cook, or the support staff. They will write down their names and describe what they do. Okay, so here they will talk to their watchman. He is the person at their school who keeps their school safe during the day and the night by opening and locking the school gates and doors. Now they will write the name of their watchman at school. Likewise, the cook. Now this teaches our learners respect and appreciation for people around. Moving on to activity 3, let's find professionals. Here they will become little reporters and they will ask their professionals what do they work as? How do you do or how do they do their work? Where do they work? What do you wear when working? And then they will write short answers. Now, this will help our learners to build communication and confidence. Activity 4 is reading a story. Let's help our learners read a story about Shilpa, a little girl who learned about different jobs in her village. She met farmers, teachers, carpenters, tailors, and many more. From this, she was inspired to study hard and dream of her own profession. After reading, they will answer questions like who inspired Shilpa or what do different professionals do? Why did her mother ask her to study first? So this activity will improve the reading comprehension. Our next activity is your profession. Now, just like Shilpa, it is the learner's turn to think about their future and write or as well as write what is the name, what do they want to be, or what is their profession, what is their purpose, how are they going to use it, and what are they going to wear. They can also draw or cut out pictures of professions and present them. This lets our young learners imagine about their dreams. Then we have a creative space where they can cut and paste different professions using newspapers, magazines, or old and make a beautiful collage which they can share with their classmates. Every PBL has a set of self-assessment questions to check the learning of our learners. So they will read through the questions, they will tick the correct answers. They will also read a short passage about Brinda and the professionals built her new house, and they will answer the questions likewise. All the answers are going to be filled in the OMR sheet provided using a pencil or a blue and a black ballpoint pen. For every PBL, the solutions are provided on Teachopia. So through this project, the learners would learn to identify different professions, ask questions, read stories, and even think about their future job. Remember, teachers, always tell our learners every profession is important and one day they too will choose a role that makes a difference. With that, signing off saying thank you.